Hey, and welcome on in, all you Master8ers out there. It is Master8 Saturday. We've been waiting a whole year long to return, and we have returned. It is I, Booster Shane, and with me is GC. GC, how are you doing today?
I'm going perfectly well. How about you, SegaCrew? Welcome. This is Master8. Best of Master8. Actually, 5 years of Master8. The hype is real, and we have 8 beautiful racers with us today. We have Corbett, Pedon, Golden Ogre, Arno, Sekrion, Miss Grok, Petak, and M Sense. Good luck to you all, guys and girls.
And Ready with the massive sub drop.
Wow.
Ready was the winner of last year's Master8. Is that correct? I think I remember that right?
Absolutely, he was. Actually.
I believe so. So thanks for joining us, Ready. We got the returning champ there in chat just dropping a massive sub bomb. And we got the other racers ready. I'm excited about this race. So I say we just get this thing started. We can explain some of these things, such as you said, best of list as we get going. But I think we are ready to go.
Then let's go. How about
Excellent. All right, racers, get to your controllers. And as you can see, the timer is set to minus 15. We will be off and going when that starts clicking down. And we're going to give a ready, set, go. And we are off. Once there's the little bit of delay. Well, massive delay.
Yeah, massive delay.
Maybe my timer isn't. I'm just going to start it. There we go. All the racers are racing. For a little technical difficulties, the race will be 10 seconds off from the actual race, but we are off and running.
It doesn't matter too much. Let's go, guys. Good luck. Good luck to you all. And so as the first game, Alex Kidd in Shinobi world, and they have to beat the game.
Yeah, the very first Master8 race 5 years ago, from a couple weeks from now, this ended the very last Master8 race.
Yeah, and it was a beat the game too.
It's such a short run that it's very difficult to make an in-game goal for this one. Even though it is short, it is very challenging. There's some very difficult parts, and of course, there's always the dreaded input eaten by this game, which is notorious for.
The jump inputs can be eaten in this one, so they have to practice and to know where to not jump. Actually, I think this is related to pixels or timing or whatever, but this is manageable. This is just scary, especially in a race, and the first stage is pretty alright. So is the second, but the second bus is full RNG with helicopters, so we hope everyone get this first try. And they're gonna collect HPs to be sure anything bad don't happen in Copter Boss. And you can see Corbett and Petak and so as Patton already finished with the first stage. Pretty easy boss. I mean you have to get the timing right.
Oh, Miss Grok just took a death on that boss. It can be risky when the fast strat is to get the boss over to the side corner so it rebounds as quickly as possible. But sometimes that timing, it gets really quick.
To be careful with your placement with the first boss. And Petak just lost a life in stage 2, unfortunately. And Corbett with just 1 HP.
Set him back.
Is in danger too. Let's see what happens.
Again, this is very risky.
And you can see Patton using the storm over here to make it safe to the end of the stage. This is also a safe strat I'm using. Corbett takes the difficult strat. He's gonna have to manage the last enemies. Sorry. Yeah, see, you can really really easy to get hit by that guy.
And Patton takes the lead with that as well.
Yes, and so now they are in the Jesus stage because you walk on water all of the stage. You have to avoid enemies, and this is, I mean, this can be tricky because of the jump inputs, but most of the time it's all right. And now Patton arrives at the copter boss. Let's see how he manages to do it. He's followed by Corbett, and he decides to stay on the left of the screen, and it's going very well, and it's over already. Nice pattern for Patton, and Corbett is done already too. How about Petak? Staying on the left too. Playing it safe. And this is the first try too. Nice. And so this game, I mean, this was an obvious choice. Because, I mean, who doesn't like Alex Kidd in Shinobi World after all? This is definitely one of the best games on the system, if you ask me. So this was an easy choice for us. Are you still there, Booster?
Yep, still here. I'm just trying to get.
Okay, I was worried for a second.
I wanted to get, since Patton's in the lead there, get him in that first spot. Get it a little reorganized and get a little more runners on the screen as well. See how everyone is doing.
Oh yeah, 6 screen. Or maybe a double 4 and switching from one to the other, but this is the technical part of it, and I'm not concerned, guys, so I let Booster manage everything. I'm just here for the show. How you guys doing? Welcome, SegaCrew. This is Master8. And everything in stage 3 so far goes well for Patton and Corbett.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, again, these inputs, we've talked about them. How I understand it is the Master System, the way the console works itself, it only reads inputs like every other frame. So if you just happen to be pushing that, that input on that frame, it could go all awry there. But the nice thing, again, it's a short game. You can recover from these types of issues, and that's also another reason why we wanted to, especially me, I kept kind of stressing this. Let's make sure this game's, the first game of the list. So that way, if anything happens, they have time to correct.
Yeah, and this is a great wake up. I mean, we love to wake the players up from the very first game. So that's
a good way to put it. I like that.
This was a very good pick for that. Because you have to stay focused. I mean, nothing is too difficult. But you have to stay focused, especially here in stage 4 with those jumps. And Patton fall down. This is not good. How about Corbett? Playing very safe, Corbett. Nice. Yeah. So Patton is just using a bit of time, and that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. And Petak is doing very well also. So if it stays like this, Corbett is gonna take the lead at the end of Alex Kidd, but it's not over yet. You have a few rooms.
And anything can happen, especially early on, etc., etc. Same type of things we always say. And I got coffee, so I'm super hyped with this. This was a game, the first time we put it on the list, just trying it out. You're right, it's one of my favorite games. It is just so much fun to play, even whenever it's difficult. And GC coming from the perspective of a Shinobi arcade speedrunner, I'm sure is absolutely fond of just a lot of the homages in this game. That lobster boss, the jokes, the music.
this was an obvious buy when I was a kid. I mean, I knew this game would come out, and I was like, okay, day one, I'm going to the store and I take this one. And this is exactly what happened, because I saved money for like 4 weeks before it comes out, and I get it day one. So yeah, this is still one of my favorite games on this system. And I think Corbett is done already. Yes, he is.
Just finished, yeah. Patton's pretty close there too, and Patak right after that.
And GG Patak. GG Patton too. So they're gonna switch to Kenseiden now. Which we had last Master 8. It was the last
Looks like we're
game.
having issues with Arno as well. I'm gonna reach out to them on Discord. He is a new papa, hopefully not to get too personal in his life, but I think we can all congratulate the new papa.
Yeah,
Again, a papa, but I'm gonna go over to...
And Corbett has started. You can see there, as Patton does, they're gonna keep the skeletons with them, the head skeletons, to despawn a lot of enemies in that stage. Because if you don't take them with you, actually, this can be a pretty tough first stage. It makes it really easy to keep them with you. And so for this very goal, they're gonna have to beat 4 bosses. And I think Patak, in practice, made sub 6 for this one, so this is a very short goal.
This is definitely his game. This is Patak's chance to really kind of close in a little bit before Rastan, and Rastan is a game that a lot of people practice because anything can happen in it. We got a wheel boss. Every ninja game needs a wheel boss.
And Corbett, he missed the cycle. This might be a chance for Patak to come back here.
And it looks like we got Arno back.
Corbett just lost a few seconds right there, so him and Patak are now very, very close again. Because in that race, I mean, not all the goals are difficult. But even with, let's say, quote-unquote easy goals, there are a lot of breaks where you can lose time with small mistakes, like super easy mistakes to do. So, yeah, they're gonna have to stay very focused for the whole race, actually. We don't have that many breathers in this one.
Just realized there's quite a bit of sound change from Alex Kidd to Kenseiden. There was a big jump in volume, but when these jams are that awesome, that's a lot of times welcomed.
That's not a problem. And Corbett is at boss 2 already. So you have to hit him when he crosses his legs, and don't lose the timing because you hit hard. And you definitely don't want to die, because when you die in this game, you lose the sword upgrade. And they don't want to lose that sword upgrade, they certainly want to keep it. It's going well.
When things go wrong in this game, they can really go wrong. You can game over very quickly, have to start from the beginning. It was a tough decision to include this in the last race, just last year, but it was such a favorite. So many people learned it. Most of the people on the selection committee were like, Booster, you're an idiot. This is a top tier game. Everyone's going to, take the risk because it's so worth it. Yeah, and on top of that, it's really nice that we were able to bring it back right away, just one more year, because we're having this best of race. And for anyone that's unfamiliar how it worked, our selection committee, I think, what is there, like 7 members? And 3 of them were previous runners, so experience with this race. And we just had everyone assemble what they would like to see as their top 8 games. And we just ranked each one, with a numeric value. And this was the list that was assembled.
Yeah, and for the detail, ZG actually made the 8 out of 8. Every game he voted for is actually part of the race today. So GG,
that is correct. And ZG,
I made 5 out of 8. Wow, 8 of 8. Let's go.
I don't think most of my games made it. I think 3.
You made like what, 3 or 4?
I think just 3, because I didn't vote for Alex Kidd. Even though I love it and I speed run it, I just thought maybe we could get something else in there. And then I really wanted to see Psychic World, and disappointed that I didn't make it. I was the only one to vote for that one.
Instead of Shiva, who voted for it too, nobody did.
There's a lot of menuing in that game, and so I understand why it's not at the top of people's lists.
And you can see better with the third boss, sorry. Not the second, this is the third one. A pretty shitty boss, if you ask me. I mean, not impossible, of course, but it can be like extra boring and tricky for just a simple mistake with it, let's put it like that. So yeah, I never liked that boss too much. And Corbett is almost there. Wow, it's going really fast. And so, to come back on Kenseiden, which was the last game for last Master8, once again, for the little story, I actually also, this was a super last minute decision, this one. And I learned it in 2 days, just to prove Booster that this game wasn't that hard.
He did, he proved it.
It was possible to learn that game and to put it in the race, even as a finish the game race. And last game. And that was a lot of fun to learn it. That was really a lot of fun. Yeah, Corbett is done already, and so is Patton. And Petak is almost there too. Arnaud just a bit behind.
Yeah, and I also knew we had a lot of resources in the Discord channel. Patak and ZG were both interested in racing, and they did. And, they were racers of the game. So I knew at least we had resources within the Discord channel that could help new runners out, which is a great reason to join the Discord.
Yeah, certainly.
Put in a little ad in there.
One of the many. And so Corbett is at Rastan already. And so Rastan is a jumping speedrun. You're gonna see they're gonna jump a lot, and you have 2 different jumps in Rastan. And you have the small one and the big one. And this is once again not too difficult to manage. You don't have those needed inputs. But a small mistake happens very fast in this one, so they're gonna have to be very careful with their life, especially. But beating stage 4 with 3 continues is nothing too hard. And you're gonna see Corbett, see the fast kill. You have the down stab and then the up stab, and the first boss is down already. So for most bosses in that game, you have quick kills. So let's see how they manage to kill all those bosses. Because once again, you can lose time really easily if you miss the quick kills. And in the stages too, if you miss a certain jump at a certain part of the stage, you can lose a lot of time again. But so far, Corbett doing pretty well, and so is Patton.
You know, when you see how they're flying through these stages, they make this game look simple. It looks extremely fun. It really is, but
easier than it actually is. I agree.
The learning curve is monstrous, and the time the runners put into learning this game is a testament of, you know, the fun of this game. I believe. I think that if this game wasn't as much fun, and when you do nail a screen and just perfect it, you want to do it over and over. I think if it didn't have that type of appeal, people would have just walked away. But like, no, Rastan's not for me, because it can so easily just deteriorate real quick before your eyes if something doesn't go right. We can kind of see Patton here. He's having to improvise just a little bit to get to the end of the door, but made it through perfectly.
Oh, ready. Ready with the hit comment on Booster right now.
Exactly. This game is very not simple. But when you're watching these runners right now, you go look at the leaderboard and you're like, why does nobody else run this game? This looks amazing. And you'll note right when this goal ends is kind of right at the breaking point. You have to be just an insanely talented speedrunner to be able to do a complete goal any percent. Yeah,
it's really tough. It really is. Let's watch Patton with the fast kill.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, that's it. Really nice. Makes it look easy once again. So Corbett in stage 3 already.
Oh, I gotta make room for my cat. All right, Rocky, settle in. It's gonna be a good race. He loves Rastan. Rocky's like, why didn't you tell me that I'm Rastan? There you go, buddy. Agree. I actually like Rastan Saga 2, and I am going to put it in a Sega 8 one of these days.
Don't let yourself get fooled, guy. This was an obvious troll. He's not meaning that for real.
I do enjoy that game. I really do. I know that most people would probably hate it, though. I do. Yes, I do. I have thought about speedrunning it before.
I can't believe it. I'm in shock.
I have a full beat the game on the SegaCrew archives on YouTube. You can find a full beat the game I did.
I can't believe it. I'm gonna just for the principle. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it somehow. I mean, not right now, obviously, but hey, that's unexpected. I didn't think anybody liked that game.
Wow, oh my goodness.
Because if you ask me, I think Rastan Saga 2 sucks. Like a lot.
It's not a well-made game, but I do think a lot of janky games are fun speedruns.
Yeah, that's
but fun. That could be just personal preference.
I can relate to that. Because sometimes speedrun makes games better than they actually
are.
Yeah. And so you don't saw it. I mean, we were not paying attention, but just as Patton did, Corbett had the super quick kill for the boss tree. And so they are not very
they were working on a few backups, but so far they're nailing the quick kills. These two, Corbett and Patton plays are just, so close to each other, and Patak isn't too far away. And we're only on the third game. We knew this was going to be a close race to the very end. And right now, just looking at all the screens, all our racers have made it to Kenseiden or later, almost to Miss Groke's the only one on Kenseiden. Imson's just started Rastan, so very close.
There's only actually 20 seconds between Patton and Corbett right now. This is where we are at the very moment. And so Corbett, by the way, almost there. This is already last stage. And he's going to the last boss. Making it look easy, once again. No death, no hiccups.
Oh, little hiccup right there. There
Yeah,
we go.
little
He's
one,
in the
little
door.
one. That's nothing.
Yep, as long as he just
Wow.
kills these bosses, just melts them like he's doing, it's going to be very difficult to catch up.
Once again, GG Corbett.
In this next game, I think Corbett knows it. I think Master Darkness. I think they're familiar if I remember correctly.
Is it one of the game's world record? Is that what you mean?
That is what I mean.
Because he's got only 4 world records out of the 8. We have to remind viewers how much a beast Corbett is actually.
And you know, that's a real testament too to the other racers, you know, just how close they are keeping this when you have half the games are being raced by the guy who has 4 of the world records. That's insane.
That's fucking scary. I agree.
All right, and he's off on Master of Darkness now, which I think most people love this game, right? Most people do, I think.
I might be one of the only one who doesn't love it. I mean, it's an okay game. I do agree. It's a good
okay game.
But maybe a bit overrated. If in my humble opinion, I mean, I know this is an unpopular opinion, basically. But yeah, I'm not in love with this one. I mean, I don't dislike it too much, but I'm certainly not in love with it. But anyways, this is this one may be a breather because
I think your mic's going out, GC. You're kind of you're either leaving the room or your mic's starting to give out.
so what?
Oh, there, you're a lot better. There we go.
I did again. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's a little at least for me. I don't know. It's not coming in as crisp as it was earlier.
That's strange.
Hey, there we go. That's not too bad. The last few comments. It could just be my end.
Yeah, so I was saying, so as an unpopular opinion, that I don't love that game. I'm not in love with this game. I don't like it too much, but I'm not in love with it. It's an okay game for the race because you start every stage with full life, so that makes it one of the breathers.
Well, I personally love this game. I love that you can jump off the stairs. Hallelujah.
Oh, yeah.
That's incredible. The
I'll
movements
give you
on
that.
it. I love the weapon choices, you know, having this axe, you know, and a cane. That's pretty cool. It's different. You know, there's some projectiles in it. I love everything about this game. The music, the level design. So I'm definitely a big time lover. This was definitely on my list to actually, you know, this wasn't on my list to bring back. And that's because we've already featured it in the Game Gear race as well.
With everything I said, I didn't vote it for it, obviously. I didn't vote it for it either.
So
But
yeah, I
everybody
get
else did.
Yep,
Everybody
everyone
else
else did.
Yeah. So,
There's also a glitch in this game that's been known about for 3 years. It would definitely create a new category, a new any percent category, or a glitched any percent category, something. It would be a new category because it would destroy the game. And no one's ever done it yet. So I'm really surprised. And we thought about it. We had a long discussion if we should force people to learn that and do a beat the game goal. But we just couldn't get a consistent enough setup to where we thought it would be a fair game for a race.
yeah, and this is mainly linked to the fact that the damage is random in that game. So an enemy can hit you, and sometimes it's gonna take 1 HP, and some other time it's gonna take a half HP, and another time it's gonna take no HP. So it was basically impossible to find consistent setups to beat stages, and I think that's why nobody want to do it, because it is so fucking random. It almost looks impossible. But with a task, this is absolutely doable. So you can do a theory task, and then test your luck. Why not? And so we kept it.
Great boss fight here by Patton. Go. Nice extra hit there. Oh, very nice combo there. Patton onto the second level. We also thought about possibly, since this was the third time presenting this game in a race, to extend the goal. This is the same goal from Master8 #1, which actually, if people are unaware that are watching, was a list selected by the Discord members of SegaCrew, was open to voting for all, and so Master of Darkness made it into the first vote-in race, the #1 race, which just shows the appeal. Everyone enjoys this game. So we did think about extending this goal to World 4, but World 4 is twice as long as any of the other rounds, and it would
3 stages.
It would be like a whole other game. Yeah, exactly. It's like an extra 10 minutes, and that's for the top runners.
Than the last game, which is a beat the game. So it wouldn't make any sense to make it that longer. So yeah, this is once again a beat stage 3. It's special for this one, especially if you participate in first Master8. So by the way, in first Master8, do we have winners from the very first Master8? I don't think so. I remember Paul was there. I remember Z-Tux was there.
MSense was there.
JKL won it. Oh, MSense was there?
MSense was there.
Nice. So you might be the only one. Nice. I was there too, by the way. And this was my very first race ever. The first Master8. That was an experience I never forget. I will never forget those 4 weeks. This crazy learning.
Yeah, it was only 4 weeks back then. That's right. Instead of the 6 weeks.
We were on a 4-week schedule. And by the way, making it 6 weeks was an excellent idea. I don't know when you put it in booster, but it gives so much more time for people to come in, to jump in. Like in last SegaCrew 8, where I don't remember his name, the runner's name, Samurai. He only learned the game for 2 weeks before the race, and he could make it, and that was incredible. And so with a 4-week schedule, obviously you wouldn't make it. So just only because you make it 6 weeks, we had one more runner, and just for that, and just to allow people to, basically like cut their time for like 4 or 5 minutes because of those 2 weeks, makes the races incredible. Even more, I mean.
Yeah, sometimes it just takes a while to get the word out too. So maybe some 2 weeks after the list reveal, someone finds out. But now instead of only having 2 weeks to learn 8 games, they got 4 weeks. And it's like, oh, I can still participate.
Yeah, and we saw Corbett with the most random boss of the game. Just destroyed it really easy. And so I think Patton lost a bit of time. I'm not sure what happened.
Well, lucky for Patton.
He's still there.
Yeah, and lucky for Patton, the next game, Wonder Boy 3, is the game that Corbett died on in the Master8 race that featured it. Is that number 2 or 3? I can't remember. And that was a big reason why.
2.
And that was a big reason why they lost that race. So there's some demons here with Corbett and Wonder Boy 3. So who knows what's going to happen.
And we can see Patton now entering second boss fight. Let's see how he does. Because this boss can be a cunt.
Yeah. It's very difficult to one cycle it. If you two cycle it, it's just wasted time because the skull has to return inside the lady. It's a little obscene, so if you're a little squirmish, you might want to turn away. They were pretty good. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, there were a few misses, but overall, anytime you can one cycle that skull, that's a win.
Let's watch Petag. They're very close, those two. So Corbett, just a bit ahead. I mean,
this section right here is actually very difficult, and Corbett's going to make it look so easy. There's a jump at the end of this screen that can be an absolute run killer. He kind of pauses there to get it. Great! Oh! And that bat sometimes can ruin your day, and he's through that screen so quickly.
And Petak was very fast with the boss. Oh, I thought he had it, but yeah, that one more hit. Yeah, and that's it. That's great.
Yeah. Right there, a quick 2 cycle, but that 2 cycle is definitely going to cost him some time there. Corbett misses the jump on the pendulum jump.
Oh,
that's a good 5 seconds maybe.
Yeah, so
let
like
Patton sneak back in.
Even with the breather games, you have time to lose here and there. And oh, by the way, the track we hear right now is my favorite track for this game. I really appreciate it.
You get no arguments from me.
I mean, you're in love with that game, so yeah, basically. And Corbett almost there to boss 3. Let's see how it goes. He'll get Half-Life, but this should be okay.
Yeah, this is all about just getting as many hits as you can. He's got plenty of health. He can tank some damage. This should be over pretty quickly. Great timing there on that jump.
And there we go.
Nicely done.
Making it cheesy once again.
Patton play is getting pretty close, but there's still a whole round away. Corbett has really used Master of Darkness to fly through this. What are your thoughts on Wonder Boy 3, GC?
My thoughts on Wonder Boy 3? Best game on the system, period.
That's my boy.
My thoughts on Wonder Boy.
That's 3. My boy. That's right.
I really mean it. I mean, I truly think this is the best game on the system.
This to me is Sega's Super Mario Brothers 3. This is their best game that came out in that era.
Wonder Boy 3. Is there anything wrong with that game? I'm still looking. I'm actually still looking.
And watching Corbett.
Maybe the knockback when you get hit, but instead of that, everything.
And watching Corbett right now, I would love to see him do a full run of this. I'd love to see anyone do a full run of this game. It definitely needs more love on the leaderboards.
Yeah, I don't have that many runners for that game. This is a long run. This is a long run, and this is not an easy one. Also, so maybe that makes sense. I don't know, because even if I think this is the best game on the system, I don't speedrun it either. So yeah, and you can see Corbett collecting gold as much as he can, because for this gold they're gonna have to buy the Shogun blade and the Shogun armor.
I think he got some screwed on the RNG a little bit right there. Only 60 gold for collecting every drop there.
So 60 is not that much. I cannot relate too much actually.
It's been a while. It's been a long time, but if I can remember, I mean, and that's just for the full game. It's not going to affect him on this run. But if I remember right, I think if I wasn't getting around like 66 coins, I was resetting. So, like, if this was a full run, that's some pretty lousy RNG. But luckily, Corbett won't have to worry about that.
You had enough to buy the first sword and armor, because in the first village, it is certainly recommended to buy those two, the armor and the
Patak and Patton like finished right on the same frame, just about.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my goodness!
Nice. So we have a battle for second and third place, and Corbett in front, like a big minute right now, something like that. Maybe 2.
We also have Golden Ogre is now on Master Darkness, and so is Incense. So not too far behind. Arno's right there finishing up.
Yeah, he's on 3-1, Arno. So he's got a few minutes more with Master of Darkness before switching. So I assume we have the top 3 right now playing Wonder Boy 3. This is going to be very difficult for the others to get back.
Yeah, unless something drastically goes wrong, it's still going to be an amazing race for second place here, because Patton plays and Patak.
Yeah, because they're really neck to neck right now.
In fact, I'm just going to remove Corbett from the screen. We're just going to... Doesn't matter. No, I'm just kidding. Anything can happen here, especially on this section with the water. If he lands in the water here, that's definitely not great, but he definitely navigated past that. A non-issue now.
And let's see how many gold Patton is going to get. And so is Patak, because they're really, really close now. Insane.
He might have been keeping count. He might have known that I only need this many. Let's see where he ends up at. 64. So yeah, right there, better than Corbett, even though they got less gold. And 67 for Patak. Ready with the comment of the day in chat. Hey, Ninja Gaiden is still ahead. Oh wait, that's Corbett's specialty.
Yeah, but in Ninja Gaiden you can also lose a bunch of time. Gonna depend. I mean,
and did Corbett just get his elixir back?
Yeah. Oh, that only means that's because he get the lucky heart on the continent.
Yeah, no kidding. Everything's going his way. Now he can play a little bit riskier in the desert section, because these other runners probably won't have that extra elixir. So, and then Patton gets knocked down. He's gonna have to wait for the full cycle of stairs to be built here.
Yeah, and this
there we go.
Surprisingly difficult. Actually, you can miss it really easy. And Patak is doing it. GG, Patak. Yeah. So they're very close again.
Caught up right there a little bit, and then once again, Corbett with the extra elixir. This is insane. This is. Because this was the game that this section coming up through the desert is where he died the previous race, and now with the extra elixir, I'm sure his confidence is sky high. Doing my best to jinx him.
Safe. He takes the safety heart. I mean, he remembers. But yeah, this desert section can be troublesome if you're not ready. But the good thing with it, you've got no RNG, if I'm correct. So you learn it, and it's like the rest. At some point, it's okay.
The only RNG that I can think of off the top of my head are the boss fights, which can make a difference of a handful of seconds if you get a really bad boss pattern. So. It could slow Corbett down, but I don't think enough to where it's going to do much of a difference unless something catastrophic happens. But that just shows what kind of lead Corbett took in Master of Darkness, because both Patton and Patak played that game to perfection. It's definitely much better than I ever could.
Patton was closer than he is right now, so yeah. Corbett took a big lead. And he was lucky to get his potion because he actually, he had to use it.
He had to use it.
So now he has to be careful now because he doesn't have it anymore. Let's see what happens. Let's see if he manages. I mean, he can totally manage. He's Corbett after all.
This part right here can be a little difficult with this.
You have to be very careful with the owl. The owl guy.
And he played it safe. That's smart.
Yeah.
Let's see if anyone else can get the elixir. Oh, Patton just missed it. Patak was pretty close, but yeah. But so we're gonna, they'll be fine. But I think we will see a difference in style through the desert. I think both of them are going to play it a little safer than what we saw Corbett do, who tanked through some of those snakes in those sections. And it looks like Arno had just finished up
GG
Master Darkness.
GG Arno. How about the others?
Let's take a look here.
Yeah, let's have a look at the others. So Miss Brooke is still in Rastan. Emcent is in the second stage of Master of Darkness, and Ekpion is in Rastan too. All right. And so Corbett inside the pyramid, and the two others into the desert section. Let's see how it goes for them without the extra elixir.
Here we go. And it looks like Patak with just the slight lead.
Yeah, and like you said, they're playing it safe, and they're absolutely right, because you certainly don't want to die here.
Even on my
major time loss if you die in the desert.
Even on my speed runs, when I can reset, I'm playing this super safe. I'm playing it just like this. It's like this section can be so difficult.
Oh, and Patak missed the jump. Oh, be careful. So he's in the water now. He's gonna reach the desert again in the next screen, but he's gotta be very careful. Because those fishes, they can be unpredictable sometimes.
Absolutely. And Corbett here, this is the boss fight I was talking about. Depending on what plane he's in, lets you hit him or not. If he's too high, obviously you can't jump high enough. So
yeah, and most
the boss
of the time
pattern can be a little tricky.
3 times. So Patak played very safe so far.
Yeah, I don't even know where they're going.
Still there. And he's gonna refill now. I hope. Yeah. 1 heart, 1 elixir. This is a time loss, but this is the safest way.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm a little confused by this strat. I'm not sure if it was intentional.
And yeah, maybe this is the first time he actually felt in the water. So,
that's what I'm wondering too.
Yeah.
Because that elixir is nice, but it's such a short goal. I don't know if it'd be. But if they practice this, their times that they're submitting are incredible. So we're definitely gonna believe them that they know what they're doing.
I think it was the first time for him to felt in the water.
I think so too. They probably had to. They thought, I'll go far screen left, and sadly that wasn't the exit.
And as you can see, Corbett is already in Mars farm, so he's going back to the village, and then he's going to the left to the jungle shop to make the goal already. Yeah, like you said,
he's a beast.
Going well for Corbett right now. It's almost unfair. Let's ban the guy from
Hey, they work hard. They put in the time, so
We
he does it the right way.
We don't want to have the same gang winning all the races. Come on. Just have like, I don't know, like a 5-minute mistake somewhere. I don't even know if that's possible, by the way, but who knows? And so that's it. He's at the shop. He's gonna buy the armor, equip it, and then buy the sword. And this is GG.
There we go. See the rest of the gang over here. Golden Ogres. Now on to Wonder Boy.
Yep.
Ims is... Yeah. Ims there's on the final round. They just have one more round 3 to go. Sacrion just started Master of Darkness, and Miss Groke's getting pretty close to getting through Rastan. We haven't been monitoring their stream, so I'm not sure if they had a game over or they've just been going slow, but I believe this is the final
this
stage.
is the last stage for Miss Groke. This is stage 4.
And Corbett over on Ninja Gaiden.
Mouse. And we have Corbett starting Ninja Gaiden soon. He's gonna have to beat stage 5. So Ninja Gaiden was also a game that many of us voted for.
I think this and Wonder Boy 3 were the most voted for game. I think we all included those two games on our lists.
Yeah, I think so. Alex Kidd Shinobi World was also in the top 3. But yeah, this one, everybody wanted to see it in, so there was no other choice. But we didn't want it to go pacifist this time because any percent is easier. And even if it is easier than pacifist, this is a very tough game. This is actually the hardest goal in the run.
I would absolutely agree with that. Yeah, this game is so much fun. It's so playable, but to make every single movement perfect, and it's a very difficult game to learn. Yeah,
absolutely. Absolutely. But this is, once again, once you get it in your hands, it becomes not easy, but it becomes manageable. And we wanted it to make it not too short, but not too long either. And we thought that stage 5 was difficult enough, but not impossible.
Getting really close to the end goal. I'm sure they're just getting more money to buy they know how much they need. Perfect. And they can leave this little secret area and continue on towards the goal.
As you can see right now, so Corbett isn't using a lot of magic so far. So on the top left of his screen, he's got 450 right now. And the point is going to be for the runners to get to 999 as quickly as they can, because once you get the max magic, you can actually spam magic as much as you want. And so for stage 4 and 5, it makes it much easier to have the infinite magic. And so every bosses gives you like 200, I think, and you have also the magic inside the scrolls. And so at the end of stage 3, they have infinite magic, and they can go and they can rush stage 4 and stage 5 with
the fact they had new
shield.
Yeah, with the fire wheel, they've had new strats developed specifically for this race because in the actual speed run, they wouldn't keep the fire wheel for certain places, but here they can hang on to it through much more of the game if they want.
And yeah, because
although I doubt Corbett has adjusted any of their strats, they're probably using their regular speedrun strats.
Yeah, because he's world records for this one, so he doesn't care too much, I say. And we have now the pleasure to hear the beautiful soundtrack of Ninja Gaiden, which is amazing, if you ask me. especially track number 5. Best soundtrack in the game. Yeah, and you can see Pattern playing very safely in that part of stage 1, because even if it's stage 1, this is hard already. So this is
I think stage 1 is more difficult than some of the other later stages.
Yeah. So this is
it starts you off. It's like this is Ninja Gaiden.
And he had an unfortunate death just at the end of the screen.
Yeah.
Just before the boss.
This is what we're talking about.
And Corbett already at stage 3 with the fire wheel. Obviously. Oh, and Petak taking a death too. Wow. So Ninja
Gaiden, oh my goodness.
He's doing damage.
The pressure of just knowing how close they are to each other is very real. I'm sure they're feeling it, knowing that any mistake they make could be the difference. And, that definitely adds a little bit of extra pressure on yourself. I loved what Patak said this morning before the race started. He had some of the best words of wisdom I have ever heard. I'm going to recite it here. He said, our victory is in starting. That's fantastic, and he is absolutely right. Every single one of these runners, all 8 of them today, they've already won because they put in the time. Yeah, they committed to it, and here they are. It's race day, and they're all participating. It's fantastic. Mystic Rogue already on Wonder Boy Dragon's Trap. She must have had an amazing Master of Darkness that we missed.
Oh yeah, she was on Rastan. How?
Yeah, she must have just killed through.
Or maybe she made a mistake and put Wonder Boy instead of Master of Darkness, because she was in the beginning of stage 4. What happened?
We'll have to go back and ask. Not too sure, but they just began Dragon's Trap.
And so Corbett at the very dangerous stage 4. Let's see how it works for him. Because you have those birds and you have this water, and everything has to be very precise in that very stage. And wow, very nice jump over there. What a beast. Yeah. Once again, Corbett making it look easy. Insane.
Yeah, no kidding.
And Corbett mastering the waterfall as expected. Taking the damage. Yeah, very good screen from Corbett, very good waterfall. And Patton at boss number 2. And he's got him.
Quick work too, yeah.
And Patak just behind him, just a few seconds.
And Corbett, during this section, you can really see what the Infinite Nimpo glitch really does. And on this boss, it just makes short work.
This is salvation for a game like this, to have infinite magic.
Yeah, this is like a game genie wish. Like, is there some way I could have infinite magic in Ninja Gaiden? I might be able to beat it. And then, yeah, this glitch makes it work.
This one too, you have infinite continues, so if something goes very wrong, well, you have at least infinite continues to manage. So this year, and we were very surprised with Booster, but yeah, we have no blind racers this year, which is a bit sad, actually.
I was surprised, since these are all re-returned games and very well known and beloved. You'd think there'd be somebody that was like, yeah, you know what, I'll go into this race blind.
Because every year so far we had blind racers.
Arno 3 elixirs. that's why he was able to plow through Wonder Boy 3 so quick. Arno now moving on to Ninja Gaiden. That's 4 racers now on game number 6.
And you can see Corbett at the last stage already.
This is definitely the most difficult stage in this race, and Corbett's making it look so easy. He makes it look like there's no ice physics. There is ice physics in this game, if you can believe it.
I actually thought that the 4th one was a bit harder, but I mean they are both hard. Both of them are hard.
They are both very hard levels. I agree.
Yeah. And this is thanks to the fire wheel. You can at least manage. I mean, you don't have to worry too much about the enemies. But,
exactly.
This is a very
pure platforming. That is one thing I do love about this installment of Ninja Gaiden is the platforming. I love how they'll mix vertical and horizontal within the same stage, and they went all out.
Yeah, game design
on this
is
game.
Insane. Certainly.
Very creative. I love the colors. I mean, these colors on every single one of these stages that we're looking up on the screen is just incredible. Great boss fight there by Patton. Easy peasy.
Absolutely.
And Corbett's on the final boss.
Wow, so fast. This is sub 1 hour.
Oh, Miss Groke has just restarted Master of Darkness. Yes, I think you were correct. I think that they were confused about the game order and went to the correct one now, to Master of Darkness.
And so GG Corbett. Sub 1 hour.
GG Corbett.
This is insane. This is insane pace. Only 3 games left.
Yeah, at sub 1 hour, they only have 2 games left.
Oh yeah, sorry,
That's
2
insane.
games left. I just said 3, but no, this is 2 games left. Wow. This is an insane pace. This is a 120x for sure. And we can see Patton in the waterfall as Corbett is starting Asterix. What a pace. This is insane.
This is all time. Just amazing race that all 3 of these top runners are putting in.
I'm watching Patton right now. He's doing well in the waterfall. Let's see about that screen.
So he gets rid of the fire wheel there, makes the stage infinitely easier with these projectiles. Nicely done there.
He's taking the
very
safe.
Tricky platforming right here, and
I can understand why he's
rocked it.
taking the safe road.
Yep.
Because that was actually the road I was taking to when I was practicing that game. I mean, the world record route is insane.
Right.
And so Petak doing the same.
Why not? I mean, at this point, you're into this race so deep. Oh, you don't want to make a mistake. What a recovery there by Patak.
Okay. Good recovery.
Incredible recovery. There we go. Woo! That is top tier gameplay. You know, these runners get so much credit when they clear a stage perfectly. We're just like oohing and ahhing, which rightfully so, but also, you know, it's commendable when you see a runner who makes a mistake or something happens and they're able to recover so well. It's very difficult, especially on race day, something that you may not have practiced. It was 1 in a million. Oh,
yeah, and
there by Patton.
He manages to stay alive again. Yeah, great gameplay from Patak. He's at the 4th boss, and Patton enters stage 5 now as Corbett enters stage 2 in Asterix already.
Yeah, and Patek not too far behind, but I don't think either of these runners. I mean,
Yeah, but
Corbet's killing this.
Everything can happen for Patak in Mickey Castle of Illusion because he's a very good runner for that game.
You are right about that.
If there is one game he might catch up to Paddon, this is the last game. Let's see what happens there. When you get there, I mean. So Corbett breezing through Asterix because Asterix is actually also one of the breathers in this race, and very good quick kill once again. Wow.
This is one of your all-time favorite games, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it very, very much. I also had it as a kid, actually. So
that always makes it extra special.
Yeah, and when I was a kid, I actually grew up with all the comics and all the cinema movies of Asterix. So
hardcore fan over here.
Yeah, I mean, those were my father comics, and they were actually in my room, in my bedroom when I was a kid. So I would actually not go to sleep, and I was just reading comics. And since they were just there, those were the comics I grew up with. And speaking of video games now for Asterix, this one is a very good one, but unfortunately there is a lot of very bad Asterix games out there, unfortunately. I mean, it's a shame. But this one is good. This one is
We're a bit on the auto-scroller right now. There's a few sections like this in the game where have either an auto-scroller part, you have to wait on a platform. Just very simple things that will slow you down.
And you can see that leading. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Nicely done, Patton.
Yeah. And so Patak just behind. He's almost at the boss too.
Let's take a look at the rest of the field here. So Miss Grok, who did just restart Master Darkness, is there on round 2. Everyone else is on Wonder Boy or further. Patak about to finish up Ninja Gaiden.
Golden Ogre in the pyramid, and Sekrion is gonna turn to a dragon just now.
Yep.
And we can hear the opening music for Asterix, which was pretty weird, especially in 50 Hz in Europe. When I had the game, I was like, what is this music?
And Patak now about to finish on to move on from Ninja Gaiden. Enter the wonderful world of Asterix. Arno, who is a speedrunner of Asterix, I don't quote me on this, I could be wrong. They might have known the game before the Master8 race it was featured in, I think number 3, but they definitely became a speedrunner of it after the Master8 3 race. So
once again, if I'm correct, this is a Corbett world record game.
I do believe you're correct.
And so is Castle of Illusion. So yeah, one might say that this race was made for him. And yeah, obviously, you have it in the images. You see it live. This is happening. This space is insane.
So Corbett now has a plus 5-minute lead, 5 minutes and 11 seconds. Of course, adjust that a little bit for a delay from each streamer is going to be coming at us with a few different seconds of lag from each place in the world that they're streaming from. But Corbett entered Wonder Boy with a nearly 3-minute lead and exited Ninja Gaiden with a plus 5-minute lead. So just between those two games, they gained a 3-minute lead on the rest of the runners here. Just incredible. And now they're in Asterix, which you just mentioned. You know, they're the world record owner. So it's probably only going to get even more of a lead. Yeah, it's unfair. We should make next Master8 race that Corbett's in. He has to play 9 games while everyone else plays 8, and the 9th game is out.
That's a good one. That's the Corbett special.
And Sekrion had 3 restarts on Rastan.
Ooh.
That's game overs. That's such a difficult game. when it was featured, the previous Master 8 race, it was a stage further into the game, and we actually had to allow the continue code. Just because we thought it was really unfair with the amount of game overs racers were were taking.
Yeah, good one, Weddy. Just make Corbett play Alf. He'll get to beat Alf as a 9th game.
Yeah,
That's a good
it's
one.
only fair.
Yeah. And so we can hear now the beautiful soundtrack of Asterix. I actually like the soundtrack. I was trolling with the opening music, but the rest of the soundtrack is really good for this game. So let's see if he can quick kill the second burst pattern. Oh yeah, he's got it. And yeah, he's got it. Easy peasy. I think this boss is RNG, but the RNG isn't like, you don't lose that much.
It's not insane. Yeah.
Goes to the other side of the screen. Oh, what happened? Focus, pattern. Focus.
Sometimes you get it on an auto scroller and your brain just starts auto scrolling too. It's very easy after an hour plus racing to
like we
grow a
said,
little absent-minded.
All mistakes everywhere are possible. Little time loss here and there, and Corbett already finished. So yeah, I think this is gonna be a 125. 124 is theoretically possible.
I think anything
depending how he does in Castle of Illusion. So 124 is possible.
I think anything 125.
A crazy one.
I think anything 125 and under would be a first for a Master 8 race. That'd be the fastest race.
I think the first Master one, the very first one won by JKL was a 123 or something. Yeah.
120. I knew it was around the 120s. Oh, speaking of which, our Paul Saltine, which I don't believe they're here anymore, has been tirelessly working on updating our website, and we'll include all the races. We'll actually have rankings based on the races, statting your stats, and rankings based on events too. And so it'll be a very cool website that should be out really soon, and you can kind of see how you stack up against some of the other SegaCrew members, especially if you've raced a ton, and it'll really be reflected your effort. Oh, and I just missed it. Corbett now on to Castle of Illusion.
He's breezing through the first stage now. Let's see if he does the leaf strat at the end of that screen.
Well, this is your game, so tell us a little bit about this one, GC.
Well, this one is actually a pretty difficult game to finish because you've got some really tough bosses and some places where you can actually die if you miss the trick, and you have also RNG involved in this one, and the two last bosses are very tricky. So a lot of things can happen in this one. So first stage is already over for Corbett. No problem. So he didn't do the leaf strat, he played safe, but because the leaf strat, you just won it when you grind the game. For a race, this is totally acceptable to not go for the leaf strat. So second stage already for Corbett. So this stage is like a bit of a maze when you play it casual for the first time. But since we know the way and we know the shortcuts and all, this is gonna be a very quick stage. And in that very stage, you have nothing too difficult, especially. Let's see if Corbett make the throw. So this throw, yes, he just missed it. This throw is actually not sure if it's pixel perfect, but it's a very precise throw. And even if you miss it, I mean, you don't lose very much time to pick the barrel again and put it on the button. But yeah, as you can see, this is already almost the end of stage 2 for Corbett now. And pattern. if I'm correct, is gonna reach last stage for World 3. And so Corbett, that was number 2, nothing too special. Oh, he takes the safety cake. Okay. So you can see even world record holders are playing safe when racing. And he's absolutely right, because this boss is RNG and he's got a super good pattern and a very fast kill. Everything is going well for Corbett right now. This is insane. And Petak is like, I don't know, maybe a small minute behind Patan. Maybe a bit more.
Yeah, it's not much.
Yeah, not much more. So, like I said, if Petak wants to come back on Patan, it will happen during Mickey Run. And you can see Corbett in Chocolate World, the auto-scroller. Pretty easy auto-scroller.
That's what those are. I thought this was Poopy World. This is why we bring in the experts.
Yeah. And once again, Corbett played it safe. He's taking the casual way, because you have a skip on the top of that chocolate wall on the left now. He's playing safe, and he's very, very right to do so, because this game is dangerous.
Absolutely.
But I'm pretty sure Petak is gonna take a lot of risk that Corbett doesn't take. So I'm gonna be very, very focused on Petak once he get there. And Corbett tried the skip on the chocolate wall, but missed it. So lost a few seconds over there. He might have the audio of the stream right now. You're doing great, Corbett. You're a beast. And Patton at the last boss. That's it.
He's about to enter the final game. Anyone that doesn't know, we talked about how Alex Kidd closed the very first Master 8 race ever. This game opened the very first Master 8 race ever. So reverse bookends. Yeah. It was not a beat the game goal though. When we first included it, I
made a mistake over there. He lost the barrel. So he's gonna have to.
Yep, he can't bring the barrel. He's got to play this dev intended. So, GC, explain the skip that he was trying to get so we can watch it for when Patton enters.
I'm not gonna see it when Patton and Petaka are doing it, but basically you want to keep the barrel with you to quick kill the boss. So now he's gonna have to wait every time he hits the wall, take the good square, and wait for Chocolate Devil. See, he's gotta wait up till the end of the pattern to hit him once again. And when you have the barrel, you can just simply infinite combo him, and this is really, really quick. So this is a big mistake from Corbett here, because in that game, like I said, a small mistake can make you lose a big bunch of time, and this is just what happened. So this is only the third or fourth hit.
And he only has 1 HP left, and look, he can't get to that barrel. He is going to miss this cycle. He's having to play it safe too with 1 HP. So this is, can he get it off? Okay, he's still able to get the shot off.
You can hit him, and that's it.
And there we go.
At least a 30 to 1 minute, 30 seconds to 1 minute loss instead against the barrel kill. And we can see Patton at the first boss already. Let's see if he's got the good RNG, because this boss he can stop on the first or come back. And once again, when you grind the game, you want him to stop and never comes back. And Corbett now taking the library for the fourth stage. I thought he would have took the clock first, but he's going for the library. And he just did the chess skip. It's not too difficult, but can be missed pretty easily too. A lot of small tricks in Mickey, but a lot of missable tricks too. I mean, a lot of them are easy, and also a lot of them are not easy. And especially, I speak about it when he arrives there, but the clock tower boss kill is absolutely insane. So let's see if he can manage to do it when he's there. And we can see Patan just miss the throw, and Petak starting the second level. So there's actually a little skip in that very first screen. Just right there is gonna go, see, inside, up, just like that. And this is a pretty easy trick. You just jumps, I mean, I don't know how you call that when Mickey does the ass bump. I don't know what's the
That
name
works for me.
in English. So you actually just ass jump and you just hold up and diagonal right, and you just skip to the little square. And Corbett is arriving now at the fourth boss. Let's see if he manages to have every hit, which is actually not too hard at all.
Am I the only one that finds this boss a little obscene? I mean, what's he showing off inside that book? I'm glad a P doesn't come out of there.
He's showing letters. Come on.
All right, you're right.
He's showing letters.
I'm the one with the dirty mind. I'm sorry.
And so pattern, and the clockwork. So, in this world, that was a very good jump from Corbett over there. In this world, you have the boss, but you have also the skip. And you have a star and a gem to take. So as you can see right now, in that very screen, Corbett is going to the very right of the screen, and you have that ladder just over there. And this is the casual way, that ladder. But first, you have to go down there, take the star, just for safety, and then take the gem. And not sure what just happened. Oh, Corbett, what's happening?
Yeah.
What's happening to Corbett right there? Maybe some problem with his controller or something.
His cat jumped on his computer. I don't even know if he has a cat. I'm just something happened IRL, I bet.
And so now, instead of taking the casual way, he's gonna go back to the right again, and he's gonna have to jump past on that thing and pray for RNG to be with him to make the skip, and that's it. Once again,
nice.
Everything going well for Corbett. Insane. So this is a 1 out of 3 chances, and this is now the boss. Let's see if he can make the quick kill.
All right, here we.
1 hit, 2 hits already.
He just died.
Died.
It can happen really quickly on this boss.
Yeah. Let's see how he manages his second try. Because this is not an easy kill. This is actually a very hard kill. 1 hit, 2 hit. He missed the third one. 4. Yeah, that's
we go.
A good one. That's a very good one. That's a very good one. This is a no cycle kill, so he doesn't even let the boss go down. So this is a no cycle. GG Corbett. Excellent kill. And you can see Petak with the barrel. And you can see why Corbett lost a lot of time.
Yeah, we're about to see Patton just use the glitch. You could see how much quicker that fight was.
Yeah, Patton just used it. So basically, you want to take the barrel with you inside the ladder, and you're gonna have to just wait for the right timing, and you infinite combo the boss. And this is so much quicker than what.
And Corbett is now past our original goal for Master8 1, so the goal would have ended with those 5 jewels there, but instead he's got to beat the game. We'll see how it goes.
And this is last stage already. So in that stage you have a few skips once again, but not too difficult. He's gonna have to be very careful at the beginning, but then the end of the stage is completely okay. And you can see it's just breathing in the dark, no problem. He knows where everything is. And maybe we'll see the first skip just right here. He's gonna go up that screen, take the key, and is he gonna go for the key skip or not? No, he's not taking it. This is just a few seconds left. Once again, Corbett playing very safe. And so has Petak, who had just 1 HP left. So Petak take the clockwork first before the library, which is also the strat I'm using. Because you have so many RNG in Clock Tower. You want to get done with it as fast as possible. Let's go, Petak. And bad RNG for Petak. So he's gonna have to load the screen again. See, take the ladder, go down again, and pray for RNG.
Yeah, you said one out of every 3 times.
Yeah, so
there we go. We got 2. Oh,
and that was the good one. It just missed the
bad
jump.
setup. Yeah. Oh,
yeah. He's gonna
that's
have
a
to
shame.
be very careful.
There we go.
It. Okay. But this is the time loss, unfortunately. And we can see pattern with the 4th boss already. That was a very quick library for pattern.
We got another tough auto-scroller Corbett's on. This game has some of the deadliest auto-scrollers.
And let's watch the tag with the quick kill or not. Oh no, he's gonna play it safe because he's got 1 HP.
Yeah.
I totally understand that.
So now you can see how quick Corbett's fast kill was going for, like you said, that no cycle.
He killed the boss before he made it like down only
nice,
one.
good kill.
And as you can see, but he had to wait 4 times for the boss to go down. And let's watch Corbett because he's at the dragon.
Here we go. This is the first cycle of the end of the game here. Oh, missed the turn and throw. It's okay though.
Yeah, this is a very precise and very technical killer.
Yeah, not too many people. Oh, got a little close, but they got plenty of HP. Word over.
And you can use the dragon too when you throw the barrel. And that's
it's easy to do.
And it's gonna be a 125 if you got the fast hit right now.
Yep, there were a few mistakes, but I think you nailed it. I think they were on sub 125 pace, and then there was just a few of those time-second losses that added up. But definitely gonna come out the winner here. We're just gonna see what the official time is.
He's got the fast kick, GG. Official time now, 125, 27, or 28. GG, Corbett. Amazing job. Let's watch pattern. 2 hit.
125.51 will be the official time for Corbett.
Took the death. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate for pattern. Let's see how he does on his second try. But Corbett, that was amazing. GG, man. That's 1 hit. That's 2. And 3. And oh, he missed the 4th one. So he's gonna have to wait 1 more time, but that's okay. This is really decent in a race. Yep, GG pattern. And so, like I said, Petak is closing to pattern because Petak is at the library boss. And pattern just finished the clockwork. But Petak did the clockwork already. So he's closing. Can he come back during the last stage? He's like, let's say, I'd say 20 to 30 seconds behind pattern right now. But Corbett, once again, that was absolutely amazing. What a time, what a pace. GG, man.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, and Petak is only 20 seconds actually behind pattern. So let's see if he can make those 20 seconds back in the last stage.
And it looks like Arno now has joined us on Castles of Illusion. Let's get some game audio for you.
Yeah, we have Padden right now. Yeah, small mistake for him. Once again, Petak is closing. Oh yeah, and Petak just took the lead over Patton. They're in the same screen right now.
You called it. You said this was going to be Patak's game.
This was the game for him to come back. Exactly. Let's see if he does the key skip attack. Oh yeah, he's doing it. Yeah, second try.
Wow.
But Patton took the lead again. Wow.
And this was after that clock tower stage where Patek had a lot of trouble with the skip, a lot of time loss, and was still able to come to just frames of each other. This is a lot of fun right here, right now.
Yeah, and Petak in front again. Wow. Both of them are going back and forth. Wow. So auto scroller for Petak. Pretty dangerous one, but totally manageable too. I mean, at some point you master it like it's nothing. Just have to be careful here. Yeah, perfect. Easy. Get what pattern. Yeah. Pretty good too.
I think this game music for this level perfectly describes the intensity right now for both of these racers, just being so close to each other.
Yeah, it's only a few seconds for now, like...
Maybe 2? Oh, I think it might be less, but we'll see once they get to a cut screen here. Yeah, you're right, it might be a little bit more.
Six seconds actually.
But anything can happen in a dragon fight.
Attack with the skip now, takes the hit, takes the damage, and yeah.
Excellent.
GG.
He made that look so... Oh, Patton nails it too. Man,
So
back to back.
Just took the best, but I think he spawns here again. Oh no!
Oh no! Oh.
So Patton, he's got a serious lead now because he's at the dragon. Let's see how he manages. The time loss over there, but nothing too critical. Yeah, the super fast kill is really technical. Let's see if Petak can go back with a super fast one. A small mistake for Petak too. And you can see when you throw the barrel, sometimes you don't touch the dragon because the timing is so close.
It's you can see how Corbett made it look easy. There we go.
Petak is in front again. Wow, for a few seconds.
Let's see what the end time's going to be. Oh, it's going to be close.
Because this is critical too. It's gonna be
Oh, great.
This is good so far. This is really good.
Not big of a deal. Okay, there we go.
GG, second place. Wow. And this
with a 131.53 and a 131.58. 5-second difference between those two racers.
Amazing
That
race,
is incredible.
Amazing race. Wow. One in front, and then the other, and then the other again, and then the other again in stage 7. Wow, that was showtime, guys. GG to both of you. And so Petak second and Patton third in a 131, if I'm correct. Yeah, that's insane, guys. And we can see Arno is gonna try the barrel glitch too. Let's see how he manages with the ladder. Yeah. The positionment is very precise for that glitch. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's good, Arno. Yeah.
I'd also like to mention that if any of our racers that have finished would like to join the general voice channel in the SegaCrew Discord, we'll bring you in. We'd love to hear your thoughts. You can tell us, how your race went, and if you'd like to, that'd be great.
Yeah, absolutely. And Arno with the quick kill, easy peasy.
This is another runner of this game, Arno. Very talented Castles of Illusion runner.
And he's gonna take the clock tower first. Let's see how RNG treats him. Because Patak was unlucky. Very unlucky in clock tower.
Miss Grope now on to Ninja Gaiden. So everyone is past the halfway point of this race.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a very fast one. This is a very fast one.
I think this race will end just maybe a little over 2 hours. You are right. It is a very quick one.
And so Arno, let's watch. Okay. Let's watch about the RNGs get in that screen now. And first try for Arno, let's go. Let's watch now how he manages to kill the clock tower boss. Can he make the quick kill? Oh, he's going for the cake, yeah. Safety cake, because you never know what happens. Yeah, he's gonna have to wait. He had 2 preemptive shots. And try another one, but got hit. Yeah, this is not supposed to happen. You are not supposed to hit the clock tower boss until he came down. That's why this kill is so difficult. And yeah, you can quick kill him before he goes down, before the first cycle happens, like Corbett just did. And it is an insane kill, let's be honest. This is a very difficult, very, very difficult kill. So Arno up to the library now. And we can see Golden Ogre playing with Asterix in World 3, and Sacrion in the auto-scroller, and Mistwalk in first stage, of Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, this is very fast-paced for everybody, actually.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with all these racers. And, Ems, I didn't even know they were competing until very early this morning when he sent me a Discord message like, Booster, I'm racing. It's like, okay, awesome. Saddle up. So, and most of these other racers have been practicing for weeks, and you can see the effort right now. Again, Arno was practicing, unsure if they were racing today.
Yeah, because
a proud papa now.
Some obligations later, so it is a very tight schedule for Arno, and this is a blessing we have him with us today right now.
And Sacrion coming from Australia, so right now it is.
Oh wow, Australia! It's
almost 4 a.m. Yeah, just about. I think it's a quarter till 4 a.m. right now.
Wow.
So Sacrion bringing it hard. He's like, I don't care. I love these games. He saw the list and was like, I'm racing. This is too much fun.
All around the world.
Let me check Discord, see if anyone's jumped in here. What we got Patak and Corbett. I'm going to pull them both in here. And welcome in, Corbett, Patak. Thank you for joining us.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Well, let's start off with Corbett. GG to another race run. You killed it. So how do you feel about your race today?
I mean, this was pretty much best expectations hit, right? Like my biggest concerns on race day were Rastan and Wonder Boy. You know, I still have post-traumatic stress disorder from that last race, right?
Yeah.
I died in the desert. But Rastan went perfectly. I got a PB in that. I think I got like a 625, which is really good for me. And then of course I got the potion in Wonder Boy, right? Like that was like what 25%.
Yeah, that elixir.
That
No kidding. And you went through your heart containers too. You needed it, so it worked out perfectly in the desert where you died last time. So just the luck that was rolling your way. We were definitely talking about that.
Oh yeah. I mean that was amazing. I was so happy I got that potion because I die like in my practice runs. I die in the desert a lot. I'm terrible there. So yeah, very happy I got that.
It is unfair, let me tell you.
yeah. Biggest RNG in the race. Yeah.
Well, in the clock tower skip and castles, there was some other stuff that was just like, oh, here's a little bit of RNG, and then you'd get to it and be like, what RNG? You know, this happens perfectly every time for Corbett.
Well, for the clock tower skip, like bouncing on the bolts, like I do have an RNG manip, so I look at the first 4 bolts that pop out, and if I know if the if up, down, up, then I know the pattern I'm on. So I had to pause for a few seconds to look at my notes, but I knew which pattern I was on. So I knew that 8 bolt would go up and I could bounce off it.
Well, there we go.
I knew there was a manipulation for that skip, actually. Nice.
Yeah, there's a few different things you can do to manipulate the RNG. It's pretty hard to get it exactly how you want to, but what I did was just came up with about 10, like I just watched the first 4 bolts. And if you play fairly consistently, you should know exactly what pattern you're on. And if you're on the wrong one, you can just wait for like a second for another bolt to pop off early, like before you get the gem. And then that sets it up so you can make the bounce. So yeah, you can fix the bad RNG.
I love it. Well, and Patak, you had an amazing Castles of Illusion. I mean, that's pretty much what sealed your second place victory was coming back. And you had a very tough time with the clock tower, and still you came back screaming. How do you feel that your Castles of Illusion run went for you?
Yeah, Castle was good. I saw that pattern was like right there ahead, and I thought I'd best not do any of the swaggy stuff today. Just try and finish things because everything in the race had gone opposite how it usually does for me. So there am I getting my first ever sub-9 like a big boy, and I hit at the start, and I'm thinking, what planet have I landed on here? And then Kenseiden kills me, so straight back to normal. But yeah, that death just before the dragon, you couldn't script anything like that. So I'm really lucky because Castle is like one of my native games. I've played it for 30 odd years. I'm probably the only one who can relax with that as the final game. So it didn't phase me so much, and I've done it as a speedrun before, so I got the luck in that regard. But pattern, my God, that was close, wasn't it?
Yeah,
amazing.
that was very close. GG, guys, both of you.
Mm.
It was showtime, the end.
To quote Gwen Stefani, this one's strong should be labelled as a hazard.
Yeah, Corbett, you actually get the super fast kill in the clock tower. I mean, you died once, and then you were like, okay, so now I'm fast killing you. Let's go. And I mean, this kill, you don't realize how difficult it is until you try it. This is insane.
Yeah, it's a really annoying fight, that clock tower. And when I got there with the first try, I only had 2 health. Like, I tried to get the cake by falling. Like, you can fall down just before the boss. But you have to, like, jump to the side, and then you have to have momentum when you're going to the left. And you can land that chest and get a full cake. But I messed it up, so, yeah, I didn't really mind dying too much. It's hard to beat that boss with 2 HP.
Mm.
And we can see Arno at the dragon fight. Let's see how he does. So, Patak, I have a question for you. How did you like the list? I mean, I know some of them are your favorite games, aren't they?
Yeah, so, I mean, it's interesting because last summer I did Alex Kidd and Shinobi World, and at the time it was below Mortal Kombat for me. But now that we've got Golden Ogre in the crew who's extremely good at breaking these things down, I can understand the game, I can enjoy it. Rastan, right up my alley, slightly janky, not difficult for me. Ninja Gaiden's fine. I'll definitely do a full run of it. Really enjoyed actually doing Wonder Boy at last because I really like the fact that you guys put fractional goals in for these longer games. They need more love. Asterix is great as well. I've played that casually, so I was lucky with that. Same with Master of Darkness. And I'll continue the tradition from last year. I'll start doing full runs of all of these games. However, you guys have inadvertently given me 3 of the 4 remaining I needed to do, the Master 15 list number 2. So...
Oh, nice.
All I need to do now is get Dynamite Ducks done, and then I can revisit that list.
Oh, I love it. And we also have another finisher, Arno, with a 142.47. That might be their best turnout they've ever had. And, Patak, back to Wonder Boy real quick. We saw you take a spill in the desert going into the water, and then you went immediately to the left and got the treasure chest. Was that intentional, or was that just you being down there the first time and not sure what to do? Or could you walk us through that?
Sure. So I was slightly lower health when I got down there, and I knew that I could probably get juggled by the antlions on the way back. And I've had a couple of runs in practice where exactly the same thing happens, and I get about all the way back to the town. And I'm thinking to myself, well, this isn't going to decide the race. I'm going to want an elixir anyways. It pays me just to eat the time loss and just move on with the thing.
That makes perfect sense. And yeah, absolutely. Especially in that section, you're right. It's very easy to get juggled. And then you got to start back in town. So yeah, you might as well grab the chest. Honestly, I didn't even know that was down there. So it was just like, oh, where's he going? This is really cool. So very interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a potion down there either. That's cool.
So, Corbett, what happened in stage 3 of Castle of Illusion with the ladder and the barrel? I mean,
Yeah,
I thought you would actually go back for the ladder, but you decided not to, and that was, of course, then a very slow kill. So what happened? Just a simple mistake, or what?
Well, you know that there's that rolling donut, right? Just for the boss and going back and forth. Yeah. And just before that, you got that little chocolate drop, right? That's right at the edge of the platform. And usually what I do when I'm like PB attempts in this game is I'll jump on the very edge of the platform and then jump over, right? But you can sometimes jump in the pit and die or get hit by the chocolate drop, so that's scary. So I thought, okay, what I'm going to do is going to stand still, drop the barrel on the chocolate, pick it back up, and then jump over, right? And I did that, but when I did that, the donut was in a different position, and I jumped right into it. And then the barrel despawned. So that's kind of what happened. I should have practiced that, and I didn't. I just thought that, it'll be fine. The donut hasn't
spawned. Such a crazy thing, yeah. I mean, how often does that really happen?
The donut was moving. It was moving
Actually, in first Master 8, I also had a hiccup at that boss, and I had to go for the slow kill too, in the very first Master 8, because I don't know what happened. I tried the barrel ladder glitch, and then I fell down the ladder, but without the barrel, which can happen sometimes too.
Yeah, that cost what was like a minute and a half or something. They definitely cost me the 124. Yeah.
Yeah, certainly. So instead of that obvious mistake in Castle of Illusion, any other big hiccups during the race, or everything went your way?
Honestly, that went really well. I had some minor issues, like the stage 3 boss on Ninja Gaiden. I messed up a bit, and I had to kill it kind of awkwardly. But yeah, nothing else really went wrong, I thought. Master of Darkness was great. I got a new PBM Rastan. Yeah, really, it was just Castle of Illusion. Everything else was like perfect.
Cool.
We were talking about.
I have not done a run. I even a practice run of Rastan where I didn't die. At least once on stage 3 or stage 4. I didn't die at all, so that was huge.
What about you, Patak? Any big hiccups?
Yeah, I mean, Kenseiden decided to throw me for a curve because I lost my katana in the Benkei stage. So all of a sudden, I'm scrabbling around getting another one in the Lava Fly stage. Let's see, Wonder Boy 3, I had to eat a little bit of a time loss, but I tried it before, so it wasn't so uncomfortable. Apart from that, it was pretty smooth. I knew Castle of Illusion could do things, and I think I'm lucky because having done this last year with the list that was then, where it was so scary at the end, I didn't get so phased by the things that happened. I was enjoying playing, and yeah,
Nice. So you had a great time. That's perfect. This is what we're here for, guys. Then let me tell you, you gave us some great time too. What do you think, Booster? That was an insane race.
That was absolutely
It is.
insane, and I am kind of curious because we were talking about this earlier about how most of these games Corbett not only runs but has world record and could we have assembled a list that I mean Corbett, this probably would be the list you'd assembled if you could have, would be my guess.
Yeah, I mean, that's for sure. I definitely had a bit of an advantage going into this, no doubt about that. Maybe add in Golden Axe Warrior and Gabelius. That's
Nice.
about all I would change, yeah.
Mm,
But Master of
about you?
Darkness and Ninja Gaiden especially are incredibly hard games to learn. Like, I spent months practicing those before I even did runs, right? And you had a bunch of people had to learn them, in 5 weeks?
Essentially.
Yeah.
yeah. The crew's done absolutely brilliantly learning some of these games and patterns in his first time,
Yeah.
and absolutely crushing it. Ogre's coming in and explaining things that Berlin doesn't explain, that nobody else knows about, and we're all of a sudden understanding these games that think are janky. And I mean, let's be fair, last year the list was kind of my list because I had Bubble and Kenseiden, so it evens out. And at the end of the first chapter of the Master 8 next year, it's going to be 8 fresh games. It's
Yeah.
anyone's picking.
Love it. Well, I see Arno's in there, but before we bring him in, I'd love just to hear, we'll start with Corbett. Were there any games that you mentioned what you'd like to see? Is there any games that maybe you were upset that made the list or anything like that?
Yeah, I don't get the love for Rastan. I don't get it. The game's janky, it's ugly, it's slow. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get the love for that game.
I didn't vote for it.
And what about you, Corbett? Or Patak? Any games that you were like, oh man, I wish that this is a perfect list except this one game that's on here?
Well, at the start, Shinobi World was my bugbear. I've grown to find it absolutely fine and playable, and I'm going to carry on going for a good PB in that one. So really, the only other one I could say that about would be Ninja Gaiden, simply because you've got the infinite combo glitch and it's not to my taste. But it's a perfectly good game, and I'll do a full speedrun of it as well.
That makes sense. Well, and like I said, I'll pull in Arno, but real quick, I am pulling up the vote list. I am going to see who voted for Rastan. Who do we have to blame for this one?
I want to
here?
see that, yeah.
Esta Kako, number 1 game, 8 full points that was rewarded because he put Rastan as his number 1 pick. GC, I'm pretty sure he put it on here. Let's see. No,
I
GC
did
didn't, and he
not.
loves that game.
I did not, but ZG did.
None from Radban. Let's see. Shiva, is it on here? No. And then ZG Rastan, number 2. So it was rewarded 15 points just from those two. Well, there you go.
That explains it. There we go.
Oh, and SegaCrew has done the infamous JKL barrel glitch, if you all remember in Master 8 number 1. JKL broke the barrel collision, and SegaCrew has done the same.
Amazing. That's awesome that 5 years later we see it again. And I'm going to pull in Arno here. GG, Arno. Congrats on taking 4th place there. I think that's your highest finished in any of our races. Is that correct?
Yeah, I may have done like 5th place before, I don't remember. But yeah, that's one of the best races I've done. It's true.
GG,
Well,
Arno.
congrats.
Thank you.
GG.
Well, how do you think your race went overall?
I would say very good. I got some problem with Ninja Gaiden and Asterix, but everything else was very good. Very smooth. I got the best luck with Wonder Boy 3. I got 3 elixir.
That's what you said in chat.
Yeah.
That's
How
incredible.
did you get 3 elixirs? How
Great.
did you do that?
It was like when you die and respawn, that was one of the luck. And then I got the second one from a drop. And then the third one from the chest.
Yeah, enemies have a chance to drop an elixir, especially if your health is completely full and it's a enemy that usually drops a health. I don't know what the chances are, but there's a chance that they can drop an elixir instead.
Yeah. I was super happy.
But crazy. We've asked everyone else this. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I know you're a big Castle of Illusion fan, but what did you think of the overall race? What were your, impressions of everything?
I love it. Usually there is always one game that makes me give up, and I think none of the games was like that. I love all of them. Maybe Wonder Boy, I didn't like it, but at the end I was like, yeah, it's good. Good game. Yeah, best race, I would say.
Would Wonder Boy be the game that if you could take one game off the list, would that be the one that you target? Like, we're getting rid of that one.
Yeah. Like if you, 2 weeks after I went out, I had this game. The bottom one was already 5 years, that's why.
Bear with us real quick. Looks like we're robot voices. We should be a lot better. We're all hanging out in Discord, so when that kind of runs too long, sometimes it starts glitching out. So I appreciate it. Paul there in chat letting us know. I think all three of you run Castles of Illusion. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
I think so. Yeah.
Is there another game, Asterix? Do all three of you run Asterix as well?
I haven't run Asterix yet, no. We all did Kenseiden last year, although we're not all on SRC for it.
Oh, nice.
That's the only other one that counts.
Yeah, I haven't submitted any runs for that, but yeah, we did the full game last year, the year before.
Yeah, Android, all bosses, yeah.
Yep.
Any plans on submitting anything for Kenseiden after this year?
It's on the list, but it's a long list, right? I want to get to Alex Kidd. I need to run that. I mean, we did the full game, right? That's fresh in my mind. That would make sense to do next.
That's a good pick.
Are we finally going to see a world record battle between Corbett and Berlin, dude, after all these years?
Yeah, we've never actually fought, have we? I mean, we must have had one game where we...
No.
There must have been something, right?
Nothing.
Nothing. Wow. That's crazy. But yeah, I want to do the game without worrying about I gotta get safeties or what happens if the lobster hits me 5 times, right? Just no health pickups, no safeties, just do it. Yeah. If it goes wrong, you can reset. It's fine.
That's pretty short.
Yeah, exactly. Ogre's getting close to the end.
So 5 years of Master8. Is there anything that you guys like to see in the future? We would like to bring back the alternate goals again, but is there anything else that you'd love to see featured or something to work into?
Well,
I want to see some RPG. Let's bring in Phantasy Star. I want Phantasy Star.
I like that.
I mean, what sticks out to me as the most popular, well-beloved Master System game that's not even been on the Master 15 or the Master 8 is Zillion. That is such a good speedrun.
Yeah. That makes so much sense, yeah.
It would be fun to get some classic, like the first SMS game.
Oh, like
one of those.
SG-1000 games? Is that what you mean?
No, after SG-1000.
Oh, just like some really early stuff, like
the first SMS games.
I like Alex Kidd in Miracle World.
Yeah.
Was that in the Sega Master 8? Was that in the first one?
No, Miracle World was in a Master 15. The first Master 8 was Shinobi.
Okay, yeah, Miracle World is such a difficult game. This is almost out of question for a Master 8. Actually, you don't realize its difficulty until you played it. This is really a tough one.
Yeah, I grew up playing that on 50 frames a second, and when I speedrun it at 60, the units all felt weird and wonky.
I feel that coming from Europe, I mean, in 50 it's already hard, but in 60 it's so difficult. But this is a great. I love it. But in a race, maybe as a very short goal, maybe not. Maybe at some point we're gonna have to take games where maybe they're a bit too difficult. We'll see. We'll see in the future. But
now that we introduced the alternate routes, it kind of, and we're talking about this in terms of Sega 8 coming up because we're gonna use the alternate routes for that race. But I think it gives us a chance to introduce harder games because then we can introduce a really short goal, but also a longer goal. And then, a short goal and a long goal in a different game, to help balance out the times. But I think it kind of gives us an opportunity to perhaps introduce some of these more difficult games into a race.
I like those, the different.
What's that,
rules.
Arno?
Yeah, no, sorry. I like when there is different option.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I like
the
that
way we
too.
did
It was neat.
Sega 8.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
think the
pathing
last one we did. You and I took different paths in the last one, right, Patak? Like on Bubble Bobble, we
Yeah,
both
that's
took...
right. I gambled on the
Yeah.
long bubble because that's like my jam, and just the one thing I would say with that is with the pathing. If we do that, I would say the interesting bit would be to make everyone do one short pair and one long pair, because then you've really got to know where to put your eggs. Like how to gamble.
Oh, like force them into a certain route instead of them having the choice between routes?
No, give people the two choices, but if they do the easy goal in one, they have to do the hard goal in the other.
That's we tried to balance it that way, and maybe it didn't work out as well, but that essentially was how we tried to balance it, was that if you did the short goal like in Basketball Nightmare, then whatever the other goal was longer. Golvalius or whatever was the longer goal.
Oh yeah, you're right. Excuse me. Yeah, I didn't even think of basketball.
And I think most people were like, yeah, I don't want to stick around here for the... I don't remember. Actually, the hard goal was the shorter, but it was harder to achieve. So most people went with the, in theory, longer goal, but it was, pretty much free. Wow, I'm getting old. I can't even remember a year ago. Hey, great skip by Sacrion there. Getting the clock tower skip back to the race a little bit.
Let's change subject.
And Golden Ogre now on Miserable here.
He died once, unfortunately, but he's almost there. He's gonna get her.
So just missed out on the sub 2.
Oh boy. I don't know why those bouncing balls is so unpredictable. Don't know where they're gonna bounce.
But those balls are actually pretty difficult to manage.
Yeah, you're right. You think they'd be easy, right? They just bounce at a very predictable angle, but yeah, they...
the trajectory just seems...
They throw you, definitely.
It also might, the gray on gray might confuse... I mean, it does certainly for me to not pick up the angle as quickly versus when it's against that blue background. It's like, oh, I can definitely see it. Oh my goodness, he's just... No. Yeah, unfair game. Come on, game.
Oh no.
This game can be ruthless, and it's at the very end of a 2-hour race.
Yeah, look at Reddy in the chat.
I can't see how many lives he has left because of his name, but I think he's got a few, right? He's not going to get over.
Let's take a look. I'll get rid of that.
Let's go.
Both at the same time. That's some good luck, I guess.
Yep, we need everybody's luck.
Oh no.
2 tries.
Okay, he's good. He's good.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Woohoo!
GG.
There we go.
And we have officially Golden Ogre Games finishing the 5th place with 2 hours and 1 minute, 51 seconds. Definitely battled it out there. I know that they had better times in practice, but race day, that's always a different beast. I know that you guys have all been there before where it just, you don't quite get the time you wanted, but still 2 hours on this race is incredible.
That's just good time. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw, I got a very bad glitch on Ninja Gaiden. Is it common? Like I suddenly disappear?
Like
I don't
through the-
remember that. Maybe you were on the other screen. I don't remember that.
Yeah, walk us through it. What happened?
Yeah.
Start the second level, and suddenly Ryu just went through the floor.
What?
I was like, okay. And I think the hitbox, or like the games think I was still inside the game, so I could jump over things but don't get hit. And
Oh,
I was like, oh, I cannot reset. I don't want to reset. But I got to imagine like where he was and try to do the wall jump, and somehow I was able to do it. And then the next sub level was like putting me back to the game, so that was okay. But yeah, when we're gonna publish the clip, that was very strange.
Yeah, I've
Like,
never had that
that's crazy.
happen.
which has thing from the past.
But yeah, almost reset.
And Miss Gurk is almost at the end of Asterix. This will be a good time for her too. She's gonna be sub 240.
Yeah, I was watching in the background. She loaded like the wrong game or something, right? And had to reset.
Yeah,
put
she
the
loaded Wonder Boy 3 before
time of
Master of Darkness, but then she realized her mistake, went back, restarted Master of Darkness.
I accidentally split a few seconds early on Ninja Gaiden, but I added like 5 seconds in after I did, so should be okay.
We'll forgive you. Although I think it's 5 seconds that was the difference between you and Patton. It's exactly 5 seconds, so that's hilarious. So shame on you.
Ooh, I need a frame count then.
Yeah,
on the 45
that's right.
seconds. Yeah.
Pulsal team, where are you? We need frame counting over here. You guys all local recorded, right?
Not me, I just did the stream because my computer's very old now. I didn't want to risk it.
Yeah, understand.
How convenient.
I need to drop.
One
Need to
zero
drop. I got
zero
some family
zero
stuff to
one.
do now.
And
Thanks
Gigi,
much.
Arno's on it.
she finished Asterix.
Excellent. And on to the final. Everyone's now on to the final game here.
Chances at the dragon. Let's see how he manages.
Only 2 health isn't great, but
Yeah, this dragon's hitbox is extremely weird, and you can even get a hit through the floor at one point, but it's not so bad if you take it carefully, it's just it can tilt you very badly, and
yeah, when I was doing PB grinds for this game, basically my strategy was get to the dragon, and then I would have a 1 in 10 chance of getting a good kill. That was basically what it was. It was like a lottery ticket, yeah.
And all of that after the clock tower and the skip and the quick kill at the boss mode. I mean, this one is way much more difficult than it looks at first sight, actually. I mean, the controls of the game are insanely good, I have to say. But the run, yeah, you have so many little tricks and so many ways to lose time, to lose runs. I mean, this is a crazy grind. It really is.
that's a nice kill there.
Ooh.
Wait, I said I'm gonna drop. So see you later.
Well, thanks, Arno. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for racing, and I'm glad everything worked out. And congratulations once again for both the race and also extending the family a little bit there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, congrats.
Yeah, congratulations on it.
Bye. Bye.
Take care.
So maybe Golden Ogre, do you want to jump in the Discord?
Yeah, any of the racers, even Patton, if you're still around, if you want to jump in.
But he didn't respond. I don't know if he's still there or not. So, Petak and Corbett, for next.
Oh, and there's M since he just finished officially with a 206.52.
GGMs. So yeah, Petak Corbett. Any game in particular you would like to see in the next race?
Just before you mentioned Fantasy Star Corbett, didn't you? for the next one.
Yeah. I think.
Interesting
I mean, I don't think it'd be a great run, but I mean, it's such an iconic Sega game, right? On the Master
It
System.
is,
I feel like we
it
gotta
is.
do it. Yeah. Could be like free Odin or something for the gold, V-Stonum, something like that.
Yeah, my pick would be
Yeah.
Zealand. Just if you think about like those games that scream Sega, and it's so beautiful. You've got Little Opera cameo. You've got so many choices of goal. You've got a little bit of
Yeah.
action, a little bit of platforming. It's just perfect. I'll also shout out Quartet, which is, I think, the best run and gun on the Master System.
Which one?
Which game?
Quartet.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, you were running that, right? Yeah, I remember watching you. Yeah, you were running that.
Yeah, it's
a year
a
ago.
beautiful game. It's short, it's got lots of health, it's as colourful as Alex Kidd, but nowhere near as frustrating.
Nice.
Interesting. Okay, we take notes, right, Booster?
I took them right now. Absolutely, I got those games down.
Any Disney games missing?
The Lion King, Aladdin.
We have a few games that we still
We-
haven't played.
We did Aladdin for Game Gear, and I'm pretty sure the same game, but it's such a good game. I would definitely bring it back for Master System. Lion King, I mean, Essa Kako's in the selection committee and is always recommending Lion King, so that goes to show you how much I don't like
At some
that
point,
game.
we're gonna have to,
There's
we're gonna
also
have to
Deep
give him
Trouble,
that.
which is the sequel to Dime Caper.
Yeah, Lucky Dime Caper, we've
Yeah.
had that before. We could easily bring it back.
Deep Duck Trouble.
Oh, we did Deep Duck Trouble, not Lucky Dime. Well, there you go.
Well, but we didn't. No, it was no. We did.
We did Lucky Dime. Yeah.
I thought we did Lucky Dime.
We have
Yeah.
Deep Duck Trouble. Yes, that's
Beat the
right.
game. Yeah, it was a full goal. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mi-
that's
Maybe we didn't do Deep Duck Trouble. I don't quite remember.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. So that's something that would be fun to bring in there.
Legend of Illusion we did on the Game Gear one. So
Yeah, that's right.
that was
There's
covered,
also the Jungle Book on the Master System, which is very, very pretty.
Jungle Book. I never played that one actually.
It doesn't even have a speedrun.com page for the Master System
Oh,
page,
wow.
actually.
Oh,
Oh,
We gotta do it. Yeah, that's
that's very interesting. Okay, take notes, Booster. Take notes.
yeah. And now we got another Miserabell coming up here.
Yeah, and that was an OK Dragon for Sacrian.
It's wonderful to see SegaCrew back. I know he would have absolutely loved to see Kenseiden in the last couple of lists. And did the first couple of Master 8, didn't he? So
Yeah, it's great to have him back too. It's been quite a few years since they've been in a SegaCrew event, and it's always great having them because they're out there in the real world keeping it retro. They have a gaming bar, and they were just doing Saturn Bomberman with the 15 controllers or whatever, and having a bunch of people at his bar playing it all at once. I mean, it's just really cool things that they're still out there and being active and doing within the retro world.
and he's racing at like 4 a.m. his local time, isn't he? Which is really good.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's 4 or 5 right now.
Yeah.
This is like a really early morning race or a really late night, depending how you choose to make it. But yeah, this is definitely a weird schedule for him.
And we're down to just the final two racers. I could see this ending in 2.5 hours, which would be the fastest, quickest Master 8, or probably any SegaCrew race ever. So,
First one?
yeah.
Although for the first one we had the infinite outrun for Shanna. I forgot about it. I shouldn't mention that. I'm sorry, Shanna. You know I love you. You know I love you, girl.
That
Don't
game
say outrun.
has scarred a lot of people. Yeah, Narblast as well is scarred by that. Oh, and we got another GG.
It's like brilliant.
And with an official time at 2:12:01, and just like all our racers, you feel free to jump into Discord voice channel if you want to talk about the race, or if Sacrion wants to go to bed, we understand that as well. Very early his time. update the list there.
And now we are gonna match Miss Guo, finish Castle of Illusion.
Bring her sound
And
up
she's
there.
doing the very first quick kill before the barrel was discovered. Very nice. You see, she stuck a chocolate devil to the left of the screen. And then infinite combo him. That's nice.
Oh, I missed that. So you can keep a block falling from the sky constantly.
Yeah,
You don't have.
if you have the good
Oh.
time, he stays to the left, and you can just stuck him to the left.
Oh,
This
cool. Yeah, I
was
didn't know
the-
about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first world record fight before the barrel was discovered.
Also, while we're wrapping up here, would like to give a shout out for next weekend. Patak knows all about this. It's the Master System Mania event. So it has been officially 40 years of Master System, and we want to show our love with an entire weekend starting Friday of Master System games, and it's got
never-
everything.
Wow.
In fact, I should have had some sort of command ready, but I don't to spotlight the event. But let me pull the link there in chat. Let's copy this link here. Copy link. And there is. Oh no, that's wrong copy. I mean, you can go to that too. That's the Oh, I put the race time. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong thing. There's the schedule. Let's throw that up. And so there's your weekend plans for next weekend. Is Master System Mania. We got it all. It's going to be a good time. And, you know, if that pumps you up to want to race and speed run some more Sega events and get involved, we also have Segathon number 8 in June. Submissions are going on right now. And if you're on our
Number 8
Discord,
already. Wow.
I know, right? 7 years, buddy.
Wow.
A lot of fun is to be had.
For that one.
What's that?
I need to knock up some submissions for that one myself, actually.
Yeah. I figured once we get past Master System Mania, it'll be like, okay, now I can start thinking about games for this one.
Hmm.
Stackrian did just join the general chat. He's in the.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, let's pull him in here. And Sacrion GG on the time there. Oh, how did you think how'd your race go for you? Oh, I heard the and then the rest kind of
Yeah.
cut out.
What was it? I almost got a game over on Shinobi World, Alex Kidd Shinobi World. I was on my very last life.
Oh,
So that was a bit hairy, and then I got through that. Kenseiden got through no problems, and then it was Rastan. I gave it the first time. It was
yeah,
so
3
annoying.
times. Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, but it just put me way back, and there's no chance of recovering. But I had a really good run on Master of Darkness. Wonder Boy 3 went really well. Ninja Gaiden went really well. Asterix, and then just slow on Castle of Illusion. So just happy with everything but Rastan. I love Rastan too. It's one of my favorite games on arcade. I love it on arcade because it's better on arcade. But it's still one of my favorites. The soundtrack, and it just super annoying that it was my undoing today.
Yeah, you know, it's tough that when it's, you know, one of the games you're looking forward to, that's the one that punishes you. What did you think overall about the list? We were just talking about how, you know, it's been a few years, but you jumped into the Discord, saw the list again, and you were like, oh, I have to join this. It has so many great bangers. What were some of the standout games that brought you back into the race?
every game in this list is an awesome game, and I'm familiar with all of them. I've played most of them. There's a couple I hadn't played. I'd played Asterix in Shinobi World, but never finished it before. I'd never tried speedrunning it. I'd never tried speedrunning Castle of Illusion or Master of Darkness. Master of Darkness I learned from scratch, like just watching Corbett's run and trying to replicate what I could. But then
learning from the best.
Sorry?
Learning from the best.
Yeah, well, that's how I normally learn the games. Is I watch whoever's got the faster time and just try to replicate it. Sometimes I can do it well, sometimes I can't. But this is the first time I've done any speedrunning in probably 3 years, because I relocated to another state, and then I've opened up my own bar, as Booster just mentioned. So if any of us ever come down to Australia and you come down to Victoria, Geelong, I've got an arcade bar that's got arcade pinball consoles. I have a Master System on the floor. I had a Mega Drive on the floor. I had a Dreamcast on the floor, and I had a Saturn. We did Bomberman Saturn the other day. So I saw this list and I was like, yeah, I'm going to try this. Trying to fit that in while running the business and having 4 kids. It's not much time for me to practice, but I did it. And tonight, I didn't get up for the race. I've been up all night because I didn't work tonight. Closed the bar at 11:30. Finished up at around 1. Dropped my brother home, then came back in, had something to eat, and got ready and raced. So I've been up since 9 a.m.
Man, that's a champ. Yeah, that's hardcore.
Yeah.
But it was amazing to try this race again. It was awesome to chat to everyone again, because I've been pretty vacant. Obviously, because I've been busy. But it was really good to race again. I suppose... I can't remember what who's got the credit of the record now.
We kind of started. Your audio's kind of going a little wonky. What was that?
Oh, sorry. Who was it that took the Kenseiden record again last year? Congratulations to them. I can't remember who it is, but I think from memory I woke up and it was my birthday. I woke up and I saw a message from Speedrun and like, somebody's beat your record. I was like, thanks Speedrun, happy birthday.
Yeah, that would be Ready Lion. He is going to get all of us eventually.
Yeah, so congratulations, mate, for taking that record. I know it went back between me and Peter a few times. Maybe if I find some time, I'll try and get it back. And if I can find even more time, I'll try and get that Ninja Gaiden record that Corbett came in and swept me under the rug with. So
he does that a lot.
If I do get some time over the Beauty Games, I'll invest some time into.
Well, perfect. Was there any games that you were, like, I wish this one wasn't on the list, but that's all right. I'll suffer through it.
No, all of them. I would say Wonder Boy 3 Dragon's Trap, because when I did the Master 8 last time, that was the first game in the race, and it screwed me as well. So I was super nervous about that game, but I actually did pretty well on it today. Practice, it was giving me some trouble. I think was it when I was practicing. Oh no, I'm trying to remember now. Because I remember when I was practicing, I did get a 44-minute run, but that was Master of Darkness, I think. And then Castle of Illusion, I got like a 50-minute run or something when I was practicing. But all games, this list is an amazing list of top-tier Master System games, I would say.
Well, excellent. I was wondering if you were going to mention Wonder Boy 3, because I remember you saying something about it in Discord, just kind of out of frustration. And all I could think about when you were complaining about Wonder Boy 3 was, wait, this is the guy that beats Wonder Boy 1 on Master System. It's like, that's like the hardest game ever. And he's complaining about this one. It's like, are you kidding? It's like, he kills Wonder Boy 1. I don't know anyone else that can, besides like Berlin dude, that can play that game. So I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah, I've never wanted to speedrun Wonder Boy, but I do have the high score on Master System and arcade for Wonder Boy on Twin Galaxies, but I haven't tried the speed runner. That's a different ball game.
Yeah,
I guess that's true.
That's true. That's true. But the problem, I mean, with Wonder Boy 3 is that you have to get used to those weird hitboxes.
Oh,
And-
absolutely.
Yeah.
And you have those small enemies, and they look like nothing, but they mess with you, and it
Yeah,
pisses
they
you off.
juggle you around.
It's a bit
Like
of a
if you get hit, you
frustrating
can
game.
get juggled like crazy.
And we can see Miss Gork now, almost finished with the clock.
Head off, because I need to go home and go to bed. I got
Understandable.
to wake me up
Yeah.
as soon as I get home.
Well, thanks for joining us.
GG again.
Yep, GG
Yeah,
again.
thanks for letting me join in, and good luck to Miss Grock to finish the game. And it was great seeing Corbett, everyone, Arnold, Peter Q, and all the other guys I'm not really familiar with. It was awesome to race with yous, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Catch us later.
Thanks
Yeah,
again.
good night.
See
Good
ya.
night. Yep.
And so Miss Gork, with only 1 HP, she's gonna have to be very careful. But casually, it is not an... Actually, it's not a difficult boss. Just have to be careful to those little things on the ground, and it's okay.
Yeah, if you wait for it to cycle, like, swoop down, it's not too bad. Yeah. Trying to kill it in one cycle is pretty rough.
Yeah, the one cycle, I actually never did it, so I also run the game. I have a sub 15, and before he comes down, I only could hit him 3 times back then. And when I practiced for the race, I mean before the race, I wasn't even able to reproduce again, and I was like, do I really want to go back to this one? Not sure. But I made it to the end, and I was actually pretty amazed by my dragon and my miserable fight. But yeah, the clock remains extremely difficult. Oh, by the way, Corbett, you had a 0 cycle, right?
Yeah, you can do it a little bit faster, but you have to, like, on the 3rd hit, you want to hit it at the same time you take damage, and then you get damage boosted to the right, and then you can get a hit in a little bit faster. You can do it, like, about a second faster. But it was still... I still get, like, the first backup, so I was pretty happy with that, yeah. That's all you really need.
Yeah.
But yeah. There's a
that's
super fast strat and about 2 backups to get it in the first cycle, yeah.
But I was concerned with this game to finish the race actually, because I was scared of the difficulty, the overall difficulty. I know it doesn't look like it, but it really is difficult. But when I came back to it, I was like, they have 6 weeks, and this actually can work for everyone, because even for blind racer, you have that so much continues. I mean, you can make it. So finally we picked it as a final beat the game, but I was really scared about that one.
This one and Ninja Gaiden were the only 2 that we extended the goals on. Quite a few of them we shortened. But yeah, you're right. Not only is this one, a lot of things can go wrong, but we made the goal longer. We were like, beat the whole thing. So yeah, I don't blame you being a little worried about this one on race day.
Yeah, and Ninja Gaiden, of course. I mean, we made it to stage 5 because Redman insisted, but I was on to make it to stage 4 actually. Even if that made the race like just a bit shorter again, but everybody managed to do it. So yeah, GG everyone, because let it be known, viewers, this was not an easy race. They make it look easy, but it is not.
Yeah, these times they put up for these games is insane. Just all across the board, you can see the effort the racers put in.
What was the goal for Castle of Illusion before? Because
It was beat collects 5 gems. So we had the choice of the library or the clock tower. And to my surprise, everybody took the clock tower. I know it's faster, but with the RNG and all, I mean, I was very surprised.
But isn't the library faster because you don't have to beat the boss to get the gem? You do it like before? And
Oh no, you have to take the gem in the stage and then take the gem of the boss to collect 5
you do.
gems.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
same with the clock tower, right? Yeah, you get 2. I forgot about
that was
that.
the little trick.
Yeah.
Oh, and that was very close from his goal right there, but she made it. This is the scary part of the auto-scroller, the second wave of 3 ghosts.
All these auto-scrollers just terrify me. They're just so deadly.
Yeah, it looks easy, but I did almost die myself on this ghost bounce coming up here. I was kind of hitting left, right, panicky,
Ooh,
land on that
yeah.
one block. Yep, I almost did that. Yeah,
It's very easy to do. That's such a tricky jump, and that's not even speedrun strats. That's how they intended you to play this game, this level.
Yeah, but by the way, Patak is playing very safe at the end of this auto scroller. He just waits for the ghost to pass over him, and then he just goes. And this is actually a very smart strat.
Yeah, I've infamously got some severe problems with moving platforms, as Gronkun will testify, having watched some of my streams. But in the past, I've had problems with that bit because just if you do it wrong, you can actually get clipped by the ghost and die from bouncing off him wrong or rushing it, and it's not worth the effort, especially in a race.
Yeah, and Corbett, you actually used a lot of safe strat too doing your Castle of Illusion run. But you were every time you were using a safe strat, I was like, yeah, it's absolutely right to do it because the risk isn't worth it. The few seconds is gonna save there isn't worth it. This is too risky.
Yeah. Losing a minute, I did little things like falling on a platform to wait a second before jumping over. And I've had really bad luck with Castle of Illusion. My best time before race day was over 16 minutes, and my PB is 13. Right,
Yeah.
and the best I could do on practice was 60, and I had so many problems with this game. So I was playing it very safe. I didn't do that for the other games. Even Rastan, I didn't play it safe. But this game, I played it safe. And I still messed up on the chocolate bar. So
Yeah, it can be very technical.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely.
Here we
You
go.
were too safe. That's why.
yeah, that was playing it too safe.
You are not used to playing that safe.
And we got the final dragon fight for today.
Yeah, let's hope everything goes well.
This can be such a tricky boss, just jumping up and getting the throw timing.
Yeah, this is
Perfectly
a technical
right.
kick for sure. And by
Thorns
the way,
looks like this is a good strat though. It's a lot safer.
yeah, this is just a bit slower, but this is pretty safe.
Oh. It can be so easy to just not throw it high enough. And there we go.
Yeah, the dragon's face does have to be facing down, right? If it's facing left or right, you won't be high enough to hit it. So it's what, 5 frames it's there or something? It's
Ridiculous.
very tight. Yeah.
Yeah. It's made for kids.
Yeah. Let's go, quick kill. Come on. Oh, she missed it.
Oh.
It's because she got the chest? Is that
It
she
jumped
broke
too
the
high.
glitch?
She jumped too high on the first jump.
Oh. Getting a little. Yeah.
Oh no, she
White
because she
knuckle in.
picked up
Oh.
the chest. It cancels the glitch with the lantern. Actually, we only found out that out in the last couple of weeks. So if you want that cake, you have to butt bounce it, otherwise you lose the glitch.
Is that a fact? I didn't.
Yeah,
Are you sure? I thought I saw somebody pick it up and they could still do the glitch.
no,
Maybe
I'm certain. You see me in my practice, and I was like, I need to investigate that straight away.
That's
Crazy.
so weird then, yeah.
Because I thought
I'm
that
glad you didn't know for it, because I was secretly hoping that would be your downfall, but I need a bit more luck forward
Wow.
from there.
Wow.
she
Hey
got
guys,
Much
can
better fight.
she's
Can we do
gonna-
a race one year where we have to do it on 24 hours without sleep? Because then maybe everyone else has a
We
chance.
go. And we officially have our final time, 2:32:18. GG, Miss Group.
GG. And this is, yeah, this might be the fastest Master 8 we ever had.
I agree.
Congratulations.
But we have no blind runners. That's so yeah, basically. Hey, Jodo.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, like random
Yeah,
hasn't been
there was
in
no
this.
blind
Yeah,
runner. Yeah, this is a bit sad because so far we had at least one every year. And yeah, for this is really sad for a best of Master 8, but yeah, that's how it is. I mean,
You know, we might not have picked the best weekend either, so you know, who knows.
yeah.
But that
Can you
does
be blind
include the
for it?
race.
You can't even be blind though if you're doing a best of, right? Because random's done these games before. Everyone has, unless you get like a new blind runner.
Yeah, but usually we have like Fede PG or Random
Yeah.
64, and we got some others also. But yeah, this year that makes me a bit sad. But this is the only thing that wasn't great today. I mean, GG to all runners. This was an absolutely amazing race. Thank you for participating, Petak and Corbett, and GG again.
Yeah, absolutely. And remember, next weekend, wow, back-to-back weekends, that hardly ever happens, but we got a whole weekend of Master 8, games, some races, just a little bit of everything. So definitely don't miss that. It's going to be a heck of a time. Well, any closing words for anyone? What final thoughts does everyone have?
You guys first. Come on, players.
Well,
You
Man,
first.
I don't know what to
That's
say.
all.
I mean, this was a great race. Really enjoyed the games. Even Rastan's not that bad. I mean, not that bad. It's not my top, but I still like it. Yeah, just really fun to play these. Yeah, thanks for putting this together. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fantastic race, everyone. Wonderful to see the teamwork with all the games. Made everything so much better. Everyone supporting each other. Congratulations to the Sega 5 years of Master 8, and here's to the next 5.
I love that. And that's a great point. You know, the whole community coming together. If this sounds like your bread and butter, definitely join us on the Discord. Everyone's rooting for everybody. It's a great place to hang out. It's why we're 7 years strong. 5 years with this race is just because, we're just some chill people that like these games and can nerd out and be, cool with it. What about you, GC? Any final thoughts?
Well, I can't wait for next year.
Heck yeah! There we go.
Maybe next year, maybe I'm gonna step down from committee for once. And
Whoa! Out of retirement.
I was actually for this year especially. I was like, damn! I would have liked to make that one. I really would have liked to make that one because I mean this was the best of, and obviously this was a great race. So. We still have to speak about it. I can't resign just like that, I have to give my 2 weeks, etc. So, but yeah, maybe next year, who knows? Maybe I'm gonna be in participating in the race instead of committee. We'll see, Booster. We'll have to speak about it. But yeah, that was a great race, and this is always great to be a part of the making. So yeah, can't wait. What's next? Well, next week is next. Perfect.
Next week is next, yeah. And so we'll see you back here. Thanks for hanging out, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. GG to the runners. Incredible job. All 8 of you just putting in the effort and racing. Just like what Patak said earlier today. The victory was starting. What did you say, Patak? That was amazing. Sign us off with that.
Well, the victory is showing up on race day, and celebrating is just playing the rest of the games together and having fun.
Perfect. I couldn't have said anything better than that. Amazing. All right. Have a good one. Peace out, all.
See ya, folks.